Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Taurus. How are you guys? Taurus, hope all's well. Let's see what's cooking for Taurus. What is it you need to know? Whoops. Drop the whole deck there. Taurus, what is it you need to know? We've got a King of Wands here. Someone's feeling bold. They could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. I see Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Queen of Swords. Someone's cutting someone out here. Someone's speaking their truth. This could be also yourself wanting to know someone's intentions. But yeah, someone here has been there, done that. It's someone that comes on pretty fast and pretty strong. So it could have to do with just wanting to know someone's intentions. Yeah, I feel some of you have been there, done that with someone. It's just a person who comes on kind of strong. They come in out of the blue. Yeah. I see making choices in love here. Definitely masculine or feminine, making choices. This is about love. Somebody here wants love. This is someone also learning, seeing truth. When someone comes in quickly out of the blue and they're kind of pushy, they come on strong. It's not always love. Yeah, so I do see someone teaching someone how they want to be treated, taming the beast. It's also a person very confident with a choice being made. So really nice. Self-control, confidence. I see forgiving, kindness, compassion, just kind of letting it go. But yeah, if you got a person, this could be someone kind of domineering, kind of controlling. They just come in out of the blue. It's often someone kind of pushy, but it's definitely someone who's got strong feelings. But I don't know if you feel the same here. I mean, I just see the Queen of Swords here teaching someone how they want to be treated, or just seeing things clearly to do with someone's intentions. So it's about choosing. It has to do with love, somebody who wants love. Yeah, like I say, there could even be strong feelings here. But like I say, we got a person just being wise here. Queen of Swords, it's just an energy. Yeah, we got somebody who's got another opportunity here. Taurus. This could be just two people's energies. Yeah, tell me about this King of Wands. Yeah, it's about interest, investing. This is someone who's not very patient. And if you've been patient for this person, then they come on too strong, they come in out of the blue. In other words, I don't see anyone getting any kind of heads up here. Yeah. So I do see making choices here. Some of you definitely are going to make a choice. But I do feel it has to do with, I think some of you have another opportunity coming in here. This is about laying the foundation. Somebody who's confident they come in right. But it has to do with whether you're interested or why somebody's interested. See, I feel some of you have been patient to connect, to have a conversation, but this is not a patient person. They just come in out of the blue. Somebody coming on a little too strong, too fast here. Let's have a look at Temperance. Someone taking a little step back. There's some Sag energy. So, yeah, seeing things from a different light here. I think it's a test of patience. I think someone's testing your patience. I feel some of you have had enough with someone here. Let's have a look at the Queen of Cups. Yeah, two people going their separate ways. I feel like you're going down another path. But it is a life path choice decision. I mean, I don't know if this is someone who has a choice with other people, because it's like you're patiently waiting. And it has to do with wanting to know their intentions. Someone wants to know yours. I feel like you're going to be speaking truth. Taking things to the next level. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel trying something different. There's something off about this person. It's likely not feeling right. So it's an energy of another energy of someone else coming in. Yeah, there's definitely something lacking. See, there's an energy of lack. It's when it doesn't feel right. There's something missing with this person because they come on too fast, too strong. Maybe they don't have any money, or they just want something from you. Someone who just comes in when they want something. But like I say, I feel like you're choosing another path. It's like you're leaving this behind here. Or you're just maybe even just looking at the path you were on. Yeah, I definitely see a lot of focus on work. But it has to do with someone putting in effort. Like I feel some of you have been working a lot too. Like I feel it's about someone putting in effort. And that's what I feel like it is. Yeah, something just isn't working. It doesn't feel right. Yeah, I see building here. I do see an energy of an opportunity. I see making a decision, a judgment, some Libra energy. Some of you have to make a decision in the future. If you have somebody else coming in, like I say, multiple opportunities, things moving quickly. If someone's pushing you too fast or they're in too much of a hurry and it feels off, it probably is. There's definitely this energy of lack. I feel like you're focusing a lot on your money, or you have someone who, I don't know, playful, flirty. They come on pretty fast and strong. Things are moving quickly. Maybe it's yourself feeling you need to focus on your money and your work, but it has to do with someone putting in effort, building the foundation. Yeah, there's definitely an ending. I don't know if somebody has ended a job, or it's yourself losing your job, or just ending a situation with someone. It's like you don't see it going anywhere. Two people going their separate ways. Yeah, there's definitely things being learned. And this could be something where you need to make saying you need to make a decision in the future to either take this offer opportunity or to end it. Yeah, I see putting on the brakes with someone. I do see an energy of someone very controlling. I do feel like you're staying in control of your emotions. If you are that feminine energy. If you're the masculine, don't come on too fast, too strong. Focus on your money, your work. I do see somebody here definitely has had some tough times financially, but I also see someone leaving somebody out in the cold, ghosting someone. See, they come on fast, strong. I don't know. And then somebody maybe just ghosting someone or leaving them out in the cold. I do see a need to focus on work, though. Somebody working, someone here who's very determined to succeed. Maybe you're going to put on the brakes and take another look, or it's this person with yourself here. Yeah, see, it's all about confidence, strong mind, strong will. Someone here definitely, I think you're teaching someone how you want to be treated. I feel like there's just somebody who comes on too fast, too strong. I do see another opportunity, multiple opportunities, and I see making choices. Yeah, taking a little pause, looking at this from a different perspective, just kind of checking things out. You got another opportunity here, but it has to do with your decision. You're the one who's going to decide. Judgment. I mean, it could be someone who's judging you wrong, or didn't treat you right, or they weren't fair. Someone may have looked at you like, often this is someone who judges a book by its cover too. Somebody here who, often it's how people dress too. They look at somebody who's kind of down to earth and they just make assumptions. But like I say, there's a judgment here. Looking at things from a different perspective. I feel like you may be checking someone out, or someone else is checking you out, but I definitely see seeing things from different perspectives. You may not have the same point of view. Just watch out for someone who's controlling or domineering, because I feel like you've been there, done that. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be careful what you wish for. I do think you're playing it safe, but I do feel, you've got these choices here, and like I say, they're either coming in out of the blue or you've already ended a situation, but it's about ending something. I do see a little time out, a little break. Yeah, see a little bit of a little time out, a little bit of a break here. Some of you have been working a lot. You're definitely due for a break. Yeah. And you know what, Taurus, it's earth signs often feel they don't have enough money, so they work, work, work. A little stress and worry about money, but like I feel, I mean, if this is somebody here, maybe they're lacking in some ways, maybe not other ways, but it's up to you to decide. I see pinned down by your thoughts and just kind of a little time out. Yeah, hermit mode. See, this is about your path in life. So I do see somebody with Virgo energy here. Some of you may be dealing with someone with Virgo. And it could even be yourself in that energy, hermit mode, taking a break. A little time out, focusing on work. Someone's making a choice. Yeah, see, out with the old, in with the new. Yeah, some of you are seeing things very clearly here. It is about starting something new. And I do see someone starting a new job. Some of you as well. And there could be that, or it's the other person. But there's definitely this taking a step back, seeing things in a different light. It's about being patient, seeing things a little different. So there's definitely been this energy of lack, negativity, maybe even loneliness. But yeah, it's interesting because I'm seeing the Strength card. It's almost like looking at the strengths of one person, the other person. This is where you make a decision you're confident with. Yeah, I see some of you have been waiting. Some of you too, you're at that point at crossroads where you feel like the ship has sailed. Yeah. If someone keeps you waiting and then they suddenly come in out of the blue, then they ghost you, ignore you again. I mean, that would be a pretty easy decision. But it's all about contemplating your life path, looking for clues and answers, looking for clarity. And I feel like you're going to see things very clearly. I do think you'll be making yourself clear too. I see you speaking your mind confidently. You're definitely teaching someone how you want to be treated. Yeah, but I do feel this energy of feeling the ship has sailed. So some of you have been kind of focusing on work and waiting. So there's this new person coming in, yeah. Someone in your social circle, online dating, there's good news. Yeah, this is somebody friendly. I feel like your friends say good things about this person too, where you're just going to meet through friends. Yeah, really nice. There's good news. I mean, this is happy. This looks like something new coming in. Look at that, Queen of Pentacles. See, someone who's stable and mature. So while you're waiting, you've been focusing on your money. And I do see some of you needing a break, maybe a little fun in the sun, socializing, getting out. And if you do that, this is where I feel like you're going to connect with someone. And it is an energy of someone who puts their best foot forward. Somebody here didn't, but like I say, I feel like it just has to do with somebody who it feels off, it doesn't feel right, there's something lacking. Yeah, you're definitely feeling independent too. See, looking out for yourself. Single. It's almost like you're preparing to just stay single, but yeah, all of a sudden here it comes when you least expect it. Yeah, it could be just a person who's different than your usual type. You need to maybe take a pause and look at it. I mean, it's possible they're just very positive, high vibrational, generally very happy, but I feel like it's like you feel something is off. You're definitely looking out for yourself. I definitely feel like you're not going to, if somebody ghosts you, ignores you, you're not going to sit around waiting. You're not wasting your time. You're focused on your money. Yeah, you've got somebody initiating a conversation. Somebody initiating. Look at that. That's when you don't see it coming. That's what I think's happening here. Tell me about this person initiating. And this could be this other person too. Like I feel like there's a choice. I mean, it could be just this person for some of you where they come in with lack and they don't have a lot of money, but they're working very hard. They're independent. Maybe they just have enough for themselves right now, but they're definitely somebody who initiates a conversation. They're confident. They're bold. You can look at it that way. Yeah, someone who pulls their weight. Someone who's definitely let go of baggage or just paying off debt. Yeah, so somebody here, like, I don't know. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I do see an energy of a house and home, something lacking. No, I don't know what this is. I mean, it just, to me, it's like somebody ghosting someone. There's something lacking. But I also see a reason to celebrate. I think you're just leaving someone else behind, out with the old, in with the new. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like multiple opportunities. One of these people comes in right. They put their best foot forward. Yeah, the High Priestess, trusting your intuition. If you feel something is off, it probably is, okay? Trust your intuition. feel like you already know your answers you're seeking. I actually feel this new person is someone who pulls their weight. And I do feel there's someone here who's not reliable. That's what it is. It's not maybe the money. It's just not being reliable. And then they come in out of the blue. But maybe they're both your type. Maybe they're, you're both your type. Very masculine, macho. But one of them definitely with the choice is definitely something off. Yeah, I see what it is now. Yeah. Because I see somebody here, there's a reason to celebrate. There's something positive. Yeah, you got an Emperor. This person is definitely somebody work. I mean, it could be someone who doesn't have a lot of money now, but they have a home. So they have a home, but they're cash poor possibly. I don't know. But if there is two, one of them's definitely lacking. So it really does look like a choice. And some of you have been single for a while, kind of giving up, feeling the ship has sailed. And then all of a sudden, here it comes. So it could be just a little overwhelming. Things moving too fast. Maybe you'll just want a little time out. But like I say, it's an energy of privacy too. Being very private. Very grounded, very earthy. Yeah, this person's definitely an Emperor energy. They are someone who pulls their weight. Like I do feel if it is someone who's a bit down and out now, definitely they are someone who's ambitious. Someone who definitely pulls their weight. It could be this person. Maybe they've dealt with something really negative here. But it's some of you, I definitely feel that something feeling off. It doesn't feel right. And then there's all this negative thinking. I feel a lot of it's yourself too, focusing on your own money. So you've been preparing, getting yourself ready. You're looking out for yourself, definitely. Yeah, single. Maybe this is where you're being discerning. It's possible some of you may have had a person who was actually in a relationship that come in. And I don't know about living together, being married. Some of you have been there, done that. So maybe you just want to be single here. It could be the feminine energy. But I do see a Virgo energy, so it could be that another person here. Someone who just wants to be single. Just watch out for anyone stepping out on a relationship, just in case here, because it's like you can't put your finger on it, but your intuition's telling you. You got an Emperor, whoever there is, there's an Emperor here. They are a very determined person, so yeah, I do see options, opportunities, a little fantasizing about being together. Yeah. See, you're manifesting. You have everything you need. There's definitely desire. This person is someone who's manifest. They're very intelligent. They have everything they need to manifest. But it's like you're manifesting each other. It's almost like you don't see all this coming. And it could be we're just two people coming quick. But if you had because I sense this Emperor, this person investing, showing interest. They're interested. They talk. They're interested in the things that you do. But what is the lack? Are they in too much of a hurry? I don't know. Because I still see two, but for those of you where there's one, what is the lack? What is the lack? Something to do with lifestyle, the way someone conducts themselves. It has to do with faith and loyalty. Making sure you're on the same page. Maybe you're judging a book by its cover. Maybe this person looks like they don't have money. Maybe they do. The Emperor. I don't know. This is definitely interesting. Yeah, I do see someone here. It has to do with pride. I mean, if there is two, there's definitely one lacking. I see somebody's pride, somebody who takes pride. Maybe a lack of pride in their home, I don't know. But it is definitely someone taking pride in something, and I do see a reason to celebrate. There's something really positive. It has to do with this person being positive. So one of these people may have a big ego. Could be someone's pride getting in the way a little bit too here. But yeah, this is a really interesting read. I want to be careful with this because it feels like there's an energy of two, a choice. And if you have multiple opportunities, one of them definitely something feels off. I mean, it could be someone who you may be finding out someone ghosting you because they're in a relationship, stepping out on their relationship, or you're just being discerning because you've been there, done that. Yeah. Whatever it is, speak your truth, integrity, honesty, making sure you're on the same page in agreement here. Maybe you'll have to make an agreement with someone here. But I do see this energy of agreeing to disagree. I think you're actually going to be on the same page as someone. Yeah, there definitely looks like choices. And if not, it's just an energy of judging a book by its cover. Somebody who kind of looks like they don't have a lot of money, but it looks like they may. I mean, it's an emperor or somebody who has all the tools, has everything they need to be the emperor. So there's definitely desire. You're manifesting each other. Yeah, see, it's an energy of reciprocating, give and take. I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone who doesn't have a lot of money, but they have a home. Cash poor, but they have a home. They've maybe lost a job, but they're manifesting more money. I'm going to tell you, this is generally a person who can be very generous. King of Wands is often very generous when they come in the right energy, but this is where you're discerning, speaking truth, asking questions, interest. Maybe you want to know why they're interested in you, or you're just learning about this person. See, learning all the things they're interested in. I feel like this is yourself. This is such an interesting read, but yeah, it looks like this is somebody who's an emperor. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. Someone's in Virgo energy. I mean, there could be someone with Virgo energy. If you have someone who's stepping out in a relationship, they just come in when they want attention. That would be the one lacking. One of these may not be like the other. That's what it is. One of them is an emperor. But yeah, I do definitely feel some of you have had your see, it's all about love, a bond, a connection. See, some of you have kind of given up. You've just been focused on money, and then it comes in, and you might even be feeling yourself just a little overwhelmed, and maybe you need a little time out. Yeah. Some of you are definitely no longer talking to someone here, though. Yeah, see, it's about being fair, justice, and harmony. See, one of these people is right for you, one of it isn't. So there is definitely two. Or you're just thinking about someone from the past, maybe someone you were married to. I don't know. I don't know. Yep, spending time together, doing things together. See, two people building each other up. You're manifesting here. This is two people with skills. See, you both bring something to the table. Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely no longer given to someone else. Crazy energy. But if you are just thinking about a past relationship, someone you were married to or in a relationship with where nothing compares. Because I do see that one of these isn't like the other. But if something feels off, trust your intuition. I actually feel like you're pretty confident about this person's skills. They're very capable. I feel like you both bring something to the table. Yeah, something. They have skills. They have tools. Somebody who's very handy. They're very capable. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles. Yeah, see, the cup runneth over. Offering the cup. I'm going to tell you, you know what I see? I see a Taurus feminine. Could be masculine. Maybe you're both Taurus. I don't know. It's very possible. But the interesting energy is I feel some of you want somebody who's confident and macho, very masculine. So if you have somebody who's come in who doesn't fit that role, you definitely know who you're going to be choosing. I feel like you already know. Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised. And I do feel some of you, like I say, feeling a little overwhelmed. You're looking out for yourself. Some of you have been single for a while too, where you've kind of given up. So it could be a little overwhelming. So yeah, don't be ruled by your emotions. Just chill. Yeah, we got two people here. Planning, preparing, hoping for the best. Some sort of an agreement. Spending time together. Yeah, definitely the energy of a couple of free spirits. But you're both planning, preparing, and hoping for the best. So you're going down this path, spending time together in agreement. Yeah. This is actually really nice. I actually feel like you and this person see eye to eye. I see, friends first kind of energy. But wow. I mean, if you were on a break from somebody, and then all of a sudden another person comes in, it's going to be easy to decide. I do feel this is someone who initiates. See, they're happy, they're positive, they come in positive. And I do see this judgment and healing. So it is a healing, a judgment. It's out with the old, in with the new. And I actually think it's this person too, out with the old, in with the new. I think this is somebody here who got taken advantage of by somebody. And they're kind of like, it's almost like maybe rebuilding here, but they are that Emperor energy. They are not someone who wants their cake and eat it too either. What they want is a partner. They want someone to do stuff with too. Yeah. I definitely see the energy of this person working really hard. I feel they want to impress you. It's all like these first impressions. If it is just one, it could be just your first impressions. Never judge a book by its cover, because, I just feel like this is someone here who maybe, someone who doesn't take pride in something here. I can see it. There's something lacking. And I see judging a book by its cover, so I wonder if they're not taking pride in their appearance or their home. It could be because they work a lot. I don't see a lot of excuses or anything like that. So I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it either, but like what all happened. But it does look like first impressions. Both of yours first impressions. I do feel like you talk about it, but I do think you see eye to eye on a lot of things. You have similar opinions, but I do see being able to agree to disagree. But I feel like you're really getting each other here. Yeah, this definitely could go somewhere. But I still see that been there, done that. See, not rushing, not wanting to rush. I don't feel like this person, I don't think they want to rush either. I feel like it's just kind of, let's just hang out kind of energy and spend some time together. Yeah, see, it's all about balance, being fair, harmony, something just right. If you have two, you definitely already know who you would choose. Tell me more about the Emperor. Yeah, your friends, there's good news. I feel like people like this person. They're friendly, they're high vibrational, maybe even really funny. They definitely aren't afraid of initiating conversation. Their fire is lit, I'm going to tell you that right now. If you don't talk to this person for a few days, they'll be initiating. But I do see getting together and people saying good things about this person. Yeah, just go with the flow. There's change. Yeah, this is also someone who just kind of says it like it is. If you need any time, you just want to move on. This person's definitely not going to get in your way, that's for sure. So they're not controlling. I don't see this being a controlling person at all, because I feel this is about goals, what they hope to achieve, your achievements, aspirations. So, but it's what the two of you can achieve together here too. Don't be afraid to look at that, because even if somebody comes in and maybe they have a home and they don't have a lot of cash right now, it is possible this is somebody who kind of has, two people have gone their separate ways possibly. They just say it like it is. This person doesn't mince any words. And I don't see any kind of deception or dishonesty or anything, at least from this new energy. But yeah, I feel like it's an energy. There's definitely change, a lot of growth and abundance. This is a person who's got a lot of skills. They're very capable. So if they don't have a lot of money now and they can't provide you with a whole lot now, they certainly will in the future, because this is a very generous person. This person's a leader. So really interesting. I wonder if you're feeling something is a little off and you're taking a little break here. But it's like a break, or you're just taking a time out, a break from somebody, and this person comes in. Just be careful of this one person that comes in who may actually be stepping out on a relationship. If it doesn't feel right, trust it, okay? Yeah. I think we have a couple people, maybe both of you are just newly single and you broke free from relationships. So, yeah, I see a little time out, clearing your head, clearing things out. See both of you healing, time out. Yeah, very interesting. Tell me about justice. Yeah, see, this is, like I say, this is somebody who will reciprocate. They won't ghost you and ignore you. So interesting. If they don't have a lot of money now, they will. And like I say, they'll be very generous. This is somebody working. I feel like it's them too, working hard. But they definitely, I feel like you both have skills. Like you both bring something to the table. There's compatibility. And they are someone who cooperates and compromises. Yeah, I feel they can be, it's almost like if you had a person who was really cheap, never paid for anything, or, whatever the lack was, this person isn't like the other person. Yeah, so it's all about learning. See, I feel like you're learning something. Yeah, you've learned some lessons, maybe even the hard way of giving too much too fast. Don't let someone take advantage of you. If you've had someone who's taken advantage of you, I feel this person has too. And I wouldn't be surprised it's that X energy. Are you a little worried that this person has somebody reaching out to them, giving them attention? This is not somebody who's that runner chaser kind of energy at all. Yeah, so ground yourself, look into the future. Do you see yourself with this person? I think you're just going to go with the flow and kind of see where this goes. I think that's what the two of you are going to do here. And I do see this person as an emperor. If you are supportive, and I don't mean financially, because I feel some of you have been there, done that. This person I feel is kind of like the opposite. Yeah. Never judge a book by its cover. Or the fact that they don't have a lot of money right now. You might be surprised, but yeah, don't give too much too. Don't be too generous. Just ground yourself. But I think you see a future with this person, and I feel if there's two, you don't see a future with them. Yeah. Tell me more. Yeah, see, releasing things, you know your worth and value. I see respect and self-respect. Yeah, they're very respectful. I get that vibe. If you reach out to this person and want attention, they'll respond. You won't get ghosted or ignored from this person. But I also feel you're releasing things that no longer serve. See, I think the feelings are mutual, you and this person. You're just going to go with the flow and see where it goes. And kind of see what happens here. Yeah, I know, this is pretty interesting, I feel. And I do think that little time out, a break, see the healing, two people, both of you. I think you're just fantasizing and kind of romanticizing a little bit too about the next level. Just know your worth, because the more self-respect you have, because I think this is somebody who, I'm going to be honest, if they were with somebody who wasn't loyal to them or faithful and was stepping out on the relationship, Your self-respect is so desirable, because I see manifesting the desire. So I do see mutual friends, be meeting through mutual friends. Could be online dating or someplace in your community, but I think the feelings are mutual. I do think you're on the same page. You understand each other here. Yeah, this is an emperor here. This person, regardless of their financial system, situation, because I do see something there. This is somebody who has let somebody go because of, I think this is someone who's had a person who stepped out on the relationship. This person may still try to reach out and get attention from this person. They're no longer feeding their ego. I think this is someone who'll just tell you exactly. They just say it like it is. It's how they communicate. So, but the interesting part is 10 of Wands. See, releasing this. If there's something bothering you, you can tell this person. Okay? You can tell them. You can get it off your chest. Yeah. See, there could be children involved too here. That might be something here. Something to do with children. But like I say, it's a crush, a longing for love. Yeah, this is definitely somebody leveling up. Like, see, this is somebody who wants a partner. I feel this is someone who had a partner who, like, they provided everything, and that person wasn't a partner, or they stepped out. There was some sort of somebody being unfaithful. See, a lot of lack of faith. They have no faith in someone else. This person has faith in themselves. Look at that. See, this is someone leveling up. Masculine Taurus, feminine Taurus, you take it. This is a power couple, the couple that work together, play together, do everything together. And I think there's friends who are supportive of this too, because it's good news. So do take care. I do see going with the flow. I do see a lot of change and abundance flowing into this person's life. This person could literally change your world and vice versa. So, because this is about coupling up, going down this path and making some kind of commitment at some point. So I feel like you're committed to just the two of you and spend time and see what happens. This is quite lovely. Take care. Bye for now.